Happy Monday, Blalia Desmond here. Thank you for tuning in. So I hope today you were able to write out some activity goals on what you're going to do this week that's going to move you further along than you were last week so we can celebrate you on Friday. So I titled my message today, Persevere, Never Quit. Persevere and never quit. So my message today was inspired by just a conversation that my husband and I were having tonight, asking, each other, what should I talk about? What do you think is something that's relevant that people can talk about? And we just talked about persevering. We see so much of times when, we make a decision, we think we're following our hearts, and then all of a sudden, it doesn't work out the way that we hoped it would work out. But I want to take this in terms of like maybe from a Christian point. You have prayed for something. Maybe you prayed for God to show you the next move, and you 100% believe that you heard what He said for you to do as the next step. Maybe sometimes it involves letting go of the job that you have and then taking something else on, or maybe just be waiting for Him to tell you when the next move is. So you take that next step, and you're certain and you're sure that you heard Him correctly. But then through activities that you're doing, you're finding that it's not working out, and you start to doubt yourself. God, did I really hear you say this is what I need to do? Did I miss you? That's very easy to say, I missed God. Maybe I went ahead of God. Maybe I just wasn't listening properly. But oftentimes He doesn't give us a time frame. He doesn't say, you're going to do this for 2 months and then this is what's going to happen. He doesn't typically say that unless, you've had that sort of experience. But learning from those things, like taking that thing that didn't work and saying, hey, you know what? What could I have done different? What could I have done different? Turn your lowest points into the most thought-provoking. Asking yourself, okay, so this is the plan that I had set out, because you know your end goal, right? This is the plan that I had set out. What can I tweak differently? What can I learn from the the activities that I did that didn't actually work? Or the activities that worked to a certain point, continue to do those things and build on those things. Finding yourself a mentor that can help you see the things that you may not be able to see. And also focusing on improving what worked in the past rather than avoiding the failures. I watch my kids. My kids have gone from really not knowing how to play basketball to getting incredible coaches along the way, to doing a lot of work, putting in a lot of hard work, and, dealing with setbacks, being on teams that in the summertime where, they had more losses than they had wins, being passed up for things, and, just continuously striving because they knew and they understood that they were good at this game. They loved the game, but they continued to work hard, continued to chip at it. And, we continued with the encouragement, and I'm sure there were times when they doubted, will they ever get good? Will they ever get good? Dealing with losses of coaches. And then just being able to persevere. And we see them on the court now. They dominate on the court. They play a game that they love so much. And it's just so fun to see. So take that in your own life. What is the one thing that you know for sure you want to accomplish, for sure you want to achieve? And, setbacks keep happening and you keep thinking, am I even on the right track? Should I even really be doing this thing? Because you've had so many times where you've taken steps forward and then you've taken, all of a sudden you've found yourself how many steps back again. Reevaluate. What is the thing that you can tweak? What are the things that you can let go of and not do those things again? What different routes can you take to get to your goal? How much are you willing to put into? What sort of investment? Who do you need to become in the process to get to be that person? Who do you need to meet? Have you already met the people who need to help you to get to the next level? Persevere and never quit. Because when you quit, you'll never know. You'll never know how it should have been. So take the time to always understand what you're worth, understand that you're able to get good at something, that it's going to take time, it's going to take practice, but you're going to be able to do it. And then I wanted to leave you with this quote that I thought was just fantastic that my husband read somewhere. He said, with every decision, you have a 50% chance of success and a 100% guarantee that you will learn something new. So never quit learning, never quit believing, and continue to persevere and never quit. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.